Alright, I'm here in Lakeland, Florida, and see this big fat oak tree and these bees coming in and out of it. So luckily this is only about, what, 6.5 feet tall. Easy to get to and easy to seal up. So I'm going to set up a trap out. I'm going to mount my hive to the tree. And that party is going to move safely into my box over the next month. Let's get going. Alright, I have this tree trap out set up. As you can see, there's the trap cone, and there'll be a lot of bees piling out of that trap. And I sprayed a little bit of natural repellent on this tree so they won't keep landing here right now, and they're gonna instead come over here and land on my hive, as you can see, and go in it. And I put some honey, pollen, eggs and larvae in there to keep them anchored. If they have to, they'll raise a new queen because they have eggs in there. That's if the queen does not come out in time from the tree. But nonetheless, all the bees are going to come out of the tree. It's just we can't afford to have a queen staying in there for weeks at a time, because this hive will develop a laying worker if that happens. So as you can see, there was this crevice and this big gap that came all the way down, and I had to seal that up with foam, and if I didn't, they would just keep getting back in there. Not only now, but in the future for years to come. So that's now sealed up good. See, they can't get back in there or come out, but they were coming out of there a little bit, but no more. You can see some bees coming out. All right, let's move this party over to the blue box. And I'll have to come back and check on this trap out a few times, you know, to make sure they're not finding any other ways back in that tree. I didn't find anything too suspect, you know, right there above it or below it. I sealed it pretty good. And let's pray they don't find anything 20 feet up or something like that, but I don't think so. This tree looks pretty solid high up. And I checked around here and I didn't see any places they were getting in and out. So I think it's pretty airtight. All right, yeah, they'll smell my box, all the supplies in it, and then they'll move over here. They'll all get the memo. All right, we'll see if we can catch some bees coming out. Yep, there's some coming out. That's how it works. They can come out, but they can't get back in unless they find a way back in, which the plan is for them not to. But I will continue to seal it if they do find ways back in, but I don't think they will too much at all. So look at what's going on over here. All the bees coming back from foraging since I set it up. They're coming over here and landing because they smell this box, you know, the supplies that are in it. And I also put some lemongrass oil on the outside of the box to further coax them. And as many of you know, that's lemongrass oil mimics one of their pheromones, and it kind of calls them home, so to speak. See all the pollen on some of their legs? These are fresh, back from foraging, and they can't go back in there, so they're landing over here. They're already getting the memo. There's some more coming out. Another one coming out. Of course, that pace is going to pick up heavily over the next several days and weeks. You know, it's not going to be just 1 and 2 coming out. It's going to be a mass exodus coming out of there. Sweet. All right, I'll be back to check in the next couple of days.